NBC's Dawna Friesen is standing by in London.
Dawna Friesen is in the heart of the French capital and joins us now.
Dawna Friesen is in Florence.
Good evening from London.
Camera, thank you. 10.
It seems impossible, but 4 days after that Boeing 777. Independent truckers at one of Thunder Bay's transport companies are still refusing to go back on the road. They want a new contract, and these men plan to sleep and eat here for as long as it takes the company to recognize their demands. There are racist groups active here in Seattle and throughout the Pacific Northwest.
White revolution is the only solution!
This is Robert Hike, leader of the racist group American Front.
I wouldn't openly advocate violence for myself.
Openly advocate it?
No, I wouldn't. And I also believe that political change comes out of the barrel of a gun.
They stood on the rocks and sang, choirs from Nova Scotia's Black Baptist churches, on the same scenic point at Peggy's Cove where so many families have come to grieve. On the horizon, beneath the surface, the investigation continues.
Israel launched a ferocious counterattack. NBC's Dawna Friesen is in Israel tonight. Dawna?
Tom, Israel's new president, Ariel Sharon, under tremendous pressure to strike back. It is a fragile truce, and no one's certain it will hold. An ominous warning tonight from some Russian negotiators. They say the Chechen captors could soon start killing hostages. The end was swift and dramatic. Gunfire is heard inside the Moscow theater. Is there evidence that this space was used by Al-Qaeda and Taliban?
Yes. Yeah, we know that for a fact.
At dawn, U.S. troops on the move again, sweeping through Iraq's towns and villages. There was already a rising tide of hostility here towards U.S. troops. Hidden in the crowded back streets of Damascus, you find them. Thousands of Iraqi refugee children, many hard at work. The $18 a week he earns barely pays the rent on the dingy apartment he shares with his mother, sister, and older brother. To the Taliban, this was justice. A woman in a burqa driven into a packed stadium, walked onto the field, and executed. Her name was Zarmina. It was in this dreary cell that Zarmina and her infant twin spent the last 2 years of her life, sleeping on the floor with little to eat and little hope. I'm Dawna Friesen in Petra, Jordan. The threat of war in Iraq is casting a gloomy shadow over this magnificent ancient city. Right now, I'm high above a fjord on a mountainside on Svalbard. This is the farthest point you can fly on a regularly scheduled flight. Brian, I'm roughly halfway up Europe's biggest volcano. You can taste the bitterness of the gas in the air. We're constantly being showered here by clouds of volcanic ash. He is 17 feet of marble masculine perfection, Michelangelo's David. He's long been known as the perfect man, and 1.2 million people a year come to Florence to see him.
Dawna, he looks beautiful. Meanwhile, is there a reason why you're standing in that particular location?
I can't move a muscle, Katie.
5 seconds. Strategy first.
Tonight on Global National, linking the water kids drink to how smart they are. He thought he was escaping the fire, but he ran right into it.
Getting the out of Dodge, I can feel the heat here.
So this is a measure of how quickly these fires move. Looks like a big storm approaching, but it's not, it's the fire. Donald Trump defied conventional wisdom, stunned the establishment, and shocked the political system. And now he's moving into the White House. Mr. Trudeau, nice to see you again. It was you doing that, putting that makeup on. What does it say about your judgment?
It's something that I've recognized was a terrible mistake.
This pond here would be full of salmon.
Like many here, Kelly Brown has childhood memories of better days. Pacific salmon have been in decline for decades, and in recent years, they witnessed a sudden and profound event. What happened 8 years ago?
The salmon return collapsed, and that happened for every system throughout our territory. And so something phenomenal happened in the ocean.
Brown oversees the guardians who monitor salmon across their territory.
We have guardian watchmen that will come into every salmon system and see whether or not there's salmon running in those systems to inform whether or not we're comfortable with opening up a commercial fishery. or even a food fishery for our people. It would have been nice to have our grandchildren here to be able to be fishing the food for the community, and we're hardly even able to do that now.
I thought, oof, you know, fingers crossed she never gets to the point where she ever needs a nursing home. You know, we didn't call it dementia then. That day when we drove her in there, my sister and I were just dreading it because we thought she's gonna, you know, she's gonna recognize it and she's gonna say, don't put me in here.
It's a beautiful color on you too, this blue.
Yeah.
Matches your eyes. Hi, Dad. Hi, it's Dawna. Hello. Hello.
There is still a stigma about it. People still don't want to really talk about it, and they don't want to talk about what it does to you and what it does to your mom or your dad. Maybe there's some little sliver of him in there that once in a while, you know, can see the light.
Well, it's not the mom you knew before, and I think that's the hard part.
It is the end of the modern Elizabethan age. Hello and welcome to London on this historic day. The world hasn't witnessed anything like this for 70 years. Good evening and thanks for joining us. We are in the American capital tonight. That is Global National for this Monday. I'm Dawna Friesen. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you here again tomorrow. Bye-bye.